Hello all, welcome to the stream. Excuse the background noise while I attempt to retrieve my laptop. I think I have a minor update for it real quick. Tonight's work is going to consist of mostly what I was doing or starting last night, which was mostly sprite sheet work. I'm still working on preparing all the sprites we want for the NPC creator, which I estimate will take at least one more day. So I'll get as much done as I can tonight. It appears I'm getting faster at it, so I'm gonna try and knock out 3 or 4 tonight, and that leaves only a couple more. So I have a good feeling tomorrow I will be working on the NPC creator itself, and I will be laying out probably the functions of it tonight. So I'm starting off with Cecily tonight. I already started working on extracting things for her. We will go from there. I'm surprised the file format actually saves selections as well. It's kind of interesting. Anyways, I've already done the hair and the hat layer for Cecily, so I'm currently working on getting the eye layer done. As a refresher, all parts of every character are being isolated into a couple pieces. And I'm actually selecting the regions for the grayscale versions of these, and the grayscale versions will be colorized in a way that allows the player to customize exactly what colors they want the various pieces to be of any character or any costume or setup. By taking sets from all the main characters of Ribi, it'll provide a high level of variety when it comes to NPC designs. And so the goal ultimately is to create a character creator that we can then use to design many other characters for the game, which will save us a lot of time and provide us with a lot of possibilities. So I just extracted the eye layer. I don't believe I've made changes to the hair file yet, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Yeah, Cecili's are not in yet. So the next thing to do is the body. Interestingly enough, there's one black pixel on Seasony. I have no idea why that is. That can likely be cut out though. It seems to have no purpose other than just to exist. Pretty easy to select all these and then deselect the upper body portions manually, leaving us with all the skin selected that we can then copy over. That leaves just the outfit. So yeah, Seasony was very fast. Mostly because Seasony's character is very simple, so very easy to extract the things we need. And plus her outfit is basically just one shirt, that's it. So now we just have to edit the set labels and we're good to move on. Next up, it looks like it's Miss Pillar. So again, the character is set up in a 48 by 48 grid. We're going to have to redo that or fix that. Start by moving them 8 to the right and 8 down. Then each respective layer moves over by 16 pixels. There's probably a way to do this via scripting too. Might have to mess with it at a later point in time, when I have more time. So that sets up her sheet. Now I will make a copy of this layer and make it grayscale. Alright, so the first thing I notice is Saya doesn't really have a headpiece. I would not consider this to be a headpiece, or whatever it is. I should probably confirm that it's not though, based on her actual art. It's basically every sprite is based on this. Saya is wearing stuff along her ears, but it's not represented by her sprite. She has 2 hairbands and a pin, I guess. I guess the pin is the part that we need to capture here. I guess this is just shading. So I guess we can consider the pin as her hat, which is this little thing right here. So we will do that first. Oh, we don't need this sprite, by the way. Okay. So we'll have to fill in this. That reminds me, I still have to go back and do Usheri's hair fix at some point as well. When I did Usheri's hair, it cut off some extra parts, and so I have not fixed that as of yet. Clearly, we need to do that for Saya. Actually, what are these pixels for? I guess they were kinda part of it? Or they could just be part of her hair. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just part of her hair. Just wanna make sure I didn't mess anything up there. So next up we can move on to the hair. I might just have to do this via the grayscale version because of all the parts here. Just have to make sure I'm grabbing these as well. I guess that's why I don't do the... Wait. It's part of it. I guess that's why I don't select from the grayscale version, because there are too many similar colors. Can't really accurately get stuff from the grayscale version. Ah, crud, did I mess this up? Yeah, I did. Does she wear something around her neck? I have a feeling she does. Oh yeah, she does. Okay. She has a bow around her neck. I guess we'll have to separate that when we do body part, because that's actually pretty good for customization options. Saya has a lot more shading compared to Susanoo. My theory is that Susanoo is a pretty early character in terms of development, so she probably wasn't as detailed in terms of design. And they probably didn't modify her original sprite too much. I mean, I would do the same, you know? The farther I went along in development, more detailed, you know, and varied the graphics may have gotten. It's only natural for stuff like that to happen. So in Saya's case, she got a good part of the deal. Good part of the DLC too. Wait, this was a hair, this was a hat. Did I put in hair? I hope I not. I don't think I did. Alright, anyway. It's hair. Alright, so next up, we will do any skin. Any extra skin we need to grab. Saya doesn't have too much. Only a couple spots. So I need to copy this, delete it from this layer, and paste it. That is the skin layer. Alright, so, as I mentioned earlier, her dress is going to be divided into 3 parts. First will be the bow that she is wearing. Then it will be... let's see. It worked out very nicely. Then it'll be the top. And then it'll be her feet, her legs. So, that's how we're doing this. Cut, paste, layer. This is her bow. We'll say body A. Next we'll do everything from here onward. I missed 1 pixel. Same over here. Actually, that is part of her... I guess that's part of her hair. Oops. Probably should not have missed that. That's part of her dress. Actually, it's part of her top. Yeah. That needs to be included as well. Do this. Probably 1 more pixel for some of these. Okay. This is going to be body B. And body B is simply her shoes. Or body C, excuse me. Huh? Did I miss a section? Wow. Missed the entire section of Saya, I guess. What? Whoops. Alright, so that is Saya out of the way. So she has everything. Before I continue, let me fix up Ashri's face template because... Or is it the hair? I think it's the hair. It has ear holes, which need to be covered up. Because not everybody will have ears. Is it the hair? No, it must be the face then. No, not the face. Let me think. Maybe it's nothing. I don't know. Anyway, we're done with Saya. We can move on to the next character. Which will be Sharo. Sharo is... definitely has a unique outfit herself, so this will be nice. Is this like a very dark... I guess that's a very dark blue. Huh. I guess it works. Oh, it's also already 64 by 64. So I don't have to do any work here. That's nice. Saves me quite a bit of time. Need to figure out which frame to leave out. Probably that one. Yeah, that's fine. I like it when they're already spread out correctly like this, though. Makes things a lot better for me. So she does have a ribbon on her head, so we're gonna grab that first. It's made up of about 3 colors, it seems. There's also a sea green color, which is very close. We don't really want that color. Then her dress also uses a similar shade of blue, so we're gonna have to cut off all the body selection for now. Let's have her head selected. So that's Shara's hat. Next up is her hair. Luckily, most of it is all two colors, and none of the rest of her character model has any of that. Similar colors. Except for the white, I guess that's a little conflicting. I have to select that manually because it's too close to the other whites. Yeah, it is. Oh, we do have to fill in her hair, that's right. Before I forget. Yeah. Her hair has a hole where her bow tie was. Her hair waves a lot, so each frame is very different from the other. I think that's a good reenactment of her hair, though. Yeah, it is. It's perfect, actually. Alright, so with that, bring this back in. Now with full hair. Next up is her eyes. Alright, so I am going to divide her body, color options into, let's see, I guess 3 parts as well. One for the bow, which is actually a very dark color, so you can't really adjust that too much. And one for the dress, and one for the leggings. Shouldn't be too bad. Hello? There we go. I guess I'll do this one manually. Oh wait. There is a small section of skin I have not accounted for yet. Just this right here. No, not this. I guess I do have to count for that. It's very minor, but it's there. New selection. I need to delete that selection in the other layer though. Do this. So I did a cut, which is not what I want. Paste. Just gotta reselect it because I didn't want to do that. Delete from this layer. Copy into a new layer. That will go in extras. Then again, I'll manually select this one. So we have left now is the dress and the leggings. Leaves just the shoes. All right. Next. Yeah, now that I pretty much have the process down, this is going a lot faster. Also, this sprite sheet is also already perfectly set up, so that is really good. Probably don't want this many frames though. Let's do these four. First time here. Hello, spaces. Welcome. Are these the in-game sprites? These are actually sprites from another game, and I'm actually taking some of these and I'm basically extracting all the parts to these sprites, like individually. The hair, the headpieces, the eyes, the clothing styles. all that stuff. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I'm actually going to be making an NPC creator for the game. And so I want to do that with different combinations of NPC styles from a different game. So I've been going through these sprites and extracting different parts of them to prepare for an NPC creator, so to speak. And when it's all done, we'll basically have something where we can choose between any hairstyles, any eye styles, any hair accessories, things like that. Zalox Code, thanks for the follow. Glad you joined the stream and welcome. It's a pretty tedious process doing this. Once this is done though, we'll have so many different combinations of possibilities that I'm pretty sure we'll have our NPC creator will be large enough to where we can make a variety of NPCs with little to no hassle. So that's kind of like the objective. In the end, this is going to be a lot more worth it than having to hand design every single NPC in the game, especially more generic ones. It would definitely be very time consuming. The game these sprites are extracted from actually does something similar, which is where I originally got the idea. The only issue is, it's very limiting because there are so few options, and if we want to design more NPCs, we definitely need more variety. So I decided this would be... Actually, this is not a... These are very vibrant colors, so this shouldn't conflict with pretty much anything else. Minus a few things. Yeah, that works out pretty well. The process is pretty straightforward. Select any piece we want to isolate, and actually convert them to grayscale. That way they can be colored into pretty much any color. So I just extracted the headpiece from the grayscale layer, and the idea is when it goes into the editor, it will be able to be colorized by the game engine. So obviously, whoever uses the NPC creator will be able to design things with any possibility of colors. That's why they're grayscale in the first place. So I think I have to now fill in the head, because now there are empty spots on the head. So I do have to do a little bit of sprite work on some characters, depending on what is going on. It's not too bad. Unfortunately, this character has a lot of shading. So to recreate this one is gonna be a little more annoying. Let's see. But, oops. These sprites are probably the most time consuming. Does this look off? Head doesn't come up that high. There we go. Oh, it actually does, but just this part. Thanks for the follow, Spaces. Welcome as well. Why is there so much shading? Dang. What in the world? Honestly, I've been making a lot better progress with these. Yesterday I was calculating how much time it would take for me to get all the character sprites done, and it was a lot longer than what it is now, simply because the process has gone quite a bit more faster, obviously. As I did it more and more, it became more. It became easier to do. So that's a good thing. It's gonna save me a lot of time. This doesn't look right. It's Animal Crossing? Oh, it is. Nice. I guess I didn't think about Pandora having such a ridiculous headpiece compared to the rest of the characters. It's kind of a detail I didn't think about until this happened. It's pretty good. For a rough draft. Okay. I'll take it for now. This goes in the hat layer. I don't think I recorded down Sharo's stuff, although it's pretty straightforward. She had one of everything. Alright, so next is her hair. Which may not be so easy to extract. I will try. Mostly because her hair goes everywhere. Ah, crap. Yeah, it's too similarly colored. I'm gonna have to... trying to think of the best way to do this. I could do a reverse selection. Oh, she has earrings. Earrings. So that could be part of her head. Stuff. Or it could just be extras. Yeah, extras make sense. We could do it that way. Regardless, I guess I'm gonna do it. Start with this and select the colors that are not hair colors. I think that makes more sense. So do you select... Where'd my selection go? What? Select this. This. This one. This one. Select her eyes. We don't. That should leave her hair for the most part. Except I might need... Let's see. Oh, there's a bit more to do. Wait a second. Some of these are her... Oh, never mind. They're different colors. Guess that works. Hopefully. And her earrings. That should be good enough. Minus the few little bits I have to go in and manually select. Here. Those are the shadows that are here cast. Kinda need to include those. Also there's white. Oops, I should have removed the white away. Have I really not been saving this? Whoops. Saving often is very good. What is this? That her ear? Oh, that's part of her, yeah, her earring. Don't want that. Oh, that deselects the crown a little bit, so I'm gonna have to manually select that too. That's fine. It's not a big deal. It's much easier to select than these little pixels. I don't want to select something that's been deselected already. That would be devastating. This one's definitely a lot more pickier in terms of selecting. What is this? Oh, never mind, that's part of her hair. Or the hairpiece. Or was. I wonder if that got included in her hairpiece. Hopefully it did. No, it's part of the hair now. Alright. Hopefully I got everything. So that was quite a bit of work. Let's see. Looks like I got the hair pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, that white part came with it, but that's whatever. Yeah, we got the hair. Nice. Okay. Alright, next are her eyes. Luckily they're a very unique color, so I should be able to select these pretty easily. Minus the white, which I'm going to have to do manually. Alright, so next we'll do her skin and earrings. Because we'll need to do all of that. It's gonna be pretty annoying to select because I'm gonna have to select all of this, then deselect the face, or I get rid of the face. It's probably smarter to get rid of the face first from these selections. Oh, that does get rid of the earring. But the earrings are the base color. Let me think about this. I guess I would delete from the colored layer. Would I though? How would I do this? So I'm left with that and the earrings. I guess I select the earrings manually afterward. Whatever. It will work out somehow. Oops. Pandora was definitely a tougher one to edit and capture because of all the extra stuff she has. Alright, so that's all the skin. Should be. Now I will manually select her earrings to include. Honestly, I think they're unique colors, and I should be able to safely do this. Except for I forgot about the crown. You can get rid of that. Okay. So those are all the parts we need. Copy, delete from grayscale layer, paste to a new layer. It's the extras, or skin layer, whatever, same thing. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for this last part. She doesn't have much in terms of clothing, but it looks like I could separate this into at least 2 parts. Don't know what happened to this blue dot here. Two parts. So yeah, I think I'm gonna divide it from the lower, or the darker sections and the lighter sections. That's probably what's gonna happen. Ah, crud, wrong layer to select from. Yes. So that's the first layer. Second layer is all the lighter colors that I did not select. So basically everything else. To include this blue, I guess, or the white. Do I have white still? World. Also appears I missed a pixel. Oops. Alright, whatever. This is fine. Pandora was definitely one of the weirder ones to extract from. She just has a lot more random parts everywhere. Mostly because she doesn't have much clothing. It's everything except body C. Dragon nest. Haven't heard that one in a long time. So it's only been about an hour and a half, I guess. I've gone through 3 of these, so making pretty good time. Knave's and Nixie's sprites are actually exactly the same, minus a palette swap. So I only have to do one of these two, because they are literally exactly the same. They have the same eyes, the same hair, same everything. It's just a matter of their colors being different. Also, they're already in a 64 by 64 tile sheet, so it's really nice for me. Did Try Me do any more of his? I wonder. Because I think by tomorrow, this will most definitely be done. I can start working on the actual NPC creator. What does that go? Aldi? Almost done. Not. Anyway. Oh, bounce, bounce, bear. Okay. So. Guess it's appropriate we play some bounce bounce. Actually, I guess I could play whatever character theme I'm currently editing. Character boss theme I'm editing. That would be funny. Alright, let me see. Where is... Bounce bounce. We need some bounce bounce. Gotta leave. Hope you don't burn yourself out on this project, but really love to see this finished. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Spaces. I hope it turns out to be good too. Got a lot of work ahead of me, but looking forward to doing this one. See you around. Thanks for stopping by. Are there pictures of Neve and Nixie without their hat on? I feel like there are. Not that matters, but I feel like there are. Anyways, we gotta extract this hat. Oh wait. Firstly, I need another layer. Lots of bouncing about to happen here. She's only got a couple colors. I am gonna have to select most of this individually because it's just so weirdly shaped. Threshold should be 1. Or a very small number. Still doesn't do it because these colors are just way too dang close to each other. Or I'm in the grayscale layer, like a dum-dum. Yeah, that would explain it. So I feel like the ears are just part of this hat. Like, they're not her actual ears. Even though she is a bear. Oh no. I'd say for certain. We'll just say that the ears are part of the hat. For now. Because they probably are. They look like they are. Alright, so that's her hat. Gonna extract that thing. I think the only reason these parts exist is because the hair's in the way. So technically I could fill these in. Just connect the dots, I guess. Not a big deal. So next would be the hair itself. Now, it's kind of weird because the hair is not complete, so to speak. I mean, I guess if we just include it like this, then it would go well with the cap. I mean, that kind of makes sense, right? We don't want to include this, though. The face. It's the hair. Yeah, I kind of don't like the fact I filled these in, because then they don't go along with the hair. Yeah, this is fine. I'll just leave it like that. Makes life simpler for me. So next is the eyes. We can do that pretty easily. Everything within this selection area, I think. Oh, mine's the face. I guess not the face. Not the face! Anything but that. Bears have big eyes. Oh no, it's ending. Bounce Bounce is ending. Oh. And it's back. Bounce bounce never ends. Let's take out the face. We'll be left with the rest. Wait, why do I have that part? Still. Or is that... Okay. Yeah, that's not part of it. Okay. Just making sure. Almost got really confused for a moment there. Like, that should not be part of it anymore. So we did her entire hat. Alright. So I guess I'll split up into two, as per usual. Well, I guess we have to do skin first. Skin. Very little skin, but there is some. Alright, bounce, bounce. What in the world? All that is left is... oh. Why? The wrong layer. For some reason I left that in there. So the top part of your coat is gonna be colored with one. What in the world? Why do I have extra pieces of face? Alright, try again. That leaves the shoes. Alright, that's Neve out of the way. Bounce Bounce is over. Is no more. Alright. Next we got Auron. I don't think we'll actually extract much from Auron. She's not exactly a human. What I would like to do is get at least her hairstyle. The thing is, she doesn't have a walking animation. So it's like the same issue as Noah. She does have a nice headpiece. Which we could capture, at the very least. Her hair, and her little flower skirt. So I guess we can do at least that much. And hey, her sprite sheet is lined up the 64x64 grid already, so we might as well do something with her at least. Even if it isn't as much as we would like, we can get some stuff done. Who says we have to get everything? We can get whatever we can get. So let's start by selecting her headpiece. Looks like her mouth is the same color as the petals, which is weird. So we get that much at least. Also, this sprite sheet needs to be extended by another 64 pixels, making it a 320 by 128 sheet instead of a 256. So we will need to make another copy there. I guess we'll copy the exact same layer before we start here. Or exact same frame, I should say. Same with this one. Okay. So with that gone, we're left with kind of an empty area that needs to be filled in with hair. So I'll just go ahead and do that real quick. Basically, if I were to take the selection here, go into this layer, and then edit it, I'd basically have what I need to color gray. So yeah, I could just do this. Go into here, color it gray, all sections. All good, for the most part. Looks like I missed a white spot, but it's not a big deal. With that in place, we can start working on her hair. See what I can select from the grayscale layer. Actually, this should work out pretty well. Mostly. Her hair is very long and wavy, so this might actually take quite a while. She's got one of the longest hair of all the characters. Can't tell if that little green part is part of her eyes. It's her hair. Her hair is also extremely detailed and shaded, so that also makes this a little more annoying. So many individual shaded pixels. Dang. Starting to hurt my clicking finger. last frame of hair to do. Goodness. Hey Takaramo. Good evening. I have... What in the world did I miss? Oh, I completely missed one. In my channel description, I do have a brief description of what this is. A few days ago I started work on the Legend of Ribi project. I've kind of been drafting up and I have begun work on little things I have to do to accomplish what I need to do to make the project a reality. So what I am doing specifically right now is I am actually creating an NPC creator for this game. And one of the interesting ideas I thought of was actually taking different parts of character designs and being able to create NPCs using those character designs. So basically, all the headpieces, all the characters' hairstyles, all the eyes, all their clothes, like, they're all gonna be separated, or extracted, I guess, if you will. And then they can be placed onto, like, placed together and customized to create individual and unique NPCs. And this is gonna not only save a lot of time, but is also going to produce some interesting results. They are all the pieces are also being grayscaled so that the game engine itself can actually colorize them. So you can see I've taken Auron's hair and separated it. So when I put it into the game engine, you can basically select a color for the hair and use that particular hairstyle. And that applies pretty much to every single thing I have extracted. So like earlier I extracted Auron's headpiece. So you can put it on an NPC and change the color of it and stuff like that. And so it basically lets you like customize like NPCs, lets you create all new ones. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be interesting. So today's day 3, which isn't much. I estimate the entire project will take anywhere from around 80 to 130 days, depending on how ambitious my plans are for it. Game development is a very long process, so it's definitely not something that happens overnight. But it's a process, and so I actually started working. Day 1, I was setting up the game engine, so I wanted to make sure I got the project just going, made sure I had basic things set up. So there's Ribi. I just added her into the game and got her sprite animated in there. And I basically took a tile set and just dropped it in to create the world, and I made a basic movement system. So I made sure I was able to make the game engine work properly, at least, to get started. So that's there. So now I'm beginning work on, I'm trying to lay out all the tasks I need to do and prepare the game for what it's eventually going to become. So that was like day one. I started doing this yesterday, and I got more of it done today. I'm actually progressing pretty fast now that I've got the process down. I want to at least get all the assets from all the boss characters of the game to use to create more NPCs later. So yeah, just gotta be working on that during my spare time for the next couple of months. Should be pretty nice. If you'll let me, I'd like to try the finished project. Of course, it'll be around for sure. Definitely. Once I get most of the sprite work stuff into the game and start adding in game mechanics, then there will be a lot more testable content once we get to that point. So here's good. I just want this now. Played a hefty 6 hours of 0% today. Oh boy. Still on normal, right? You decide to go back to normal difficulty? Alright, so I want to get this now. So, this project was also, I was anticipating to start working on this project basically, for starting New Year's, so this is like my quote-unquote New Year's resolution, and I have decided to pretty much end my gaming binge for the time being. Ribi was definitely a lot of fun. It was not a game I was expecting to play for so dang long, and I actually got everything in Ribi except for one thing that I want done. I have one achievement left in the game, and I can't for the life of me get it, and so I will remain salty, but maybe someday I can get it. It is the Arena Boss Rush achievement, and I'm too stubborn to do it on a lower difficulty. I only want to do it on Bunny Extinction. It's very hard on Bunny Extinction, but I eventually want to complete it. Have all town members Emet Saya in Hall of Memories. Nice. Hall of Memories is very easy though, so should have a easy time with that. Sounds like you're salting yourself. Yeah. You tell me. I am one achievement away from having every achievement in Ribi, and I can't get it. Just imagine how frustrating that is. I can't get it because I suck. I suck at the game. I know other people have done it on Bunny Extinction, and I can't. It makes me very salty. Okay, so I got that. This is going in... oh wait. I put her hair in here? Nope, not yet. Okay. Alright. So this is like the master sprite sheet. This is like every extracted hairstyle I've gotten so far. So they all just kind of go in here as I collect them all. Same with other stuff. Since Auron is not necessarily a human, I'm not getting every single part, but I am getting a majority of it. Then later, I will put all these sprites together to produce custom NPCs. That's a lot of hair. Yeah. Took me like over 2 hours to get that far in Hall of Memories. Oh. Yeah, you just gotta kinda take your time. I played the game too much to the point where I learned like certain paths to walk through, to avoid as many enemies as possible. So it kinda just worked out for me, but it can definitely be really annoying to get through because you have no survival badge, can't run into anything. It was pretty bad. I was glad to be done with Hall of Memories as well. Alright, that's all we're getting from Auron. So, hair, hat, body, A. Cocoa room? Oh yeah. It was pretty bad. Especially, I think the green bullets are the worst ones. I mean, obviously, all the bombs suck to deal with, but the green ones are the worst. Blue is pretty bad too. If you can't like run across the screen really quick, the blue ones are very cancerous. It was a wall of bombs that one-shot you. Yeah, pretty much. Alright, who's next? Yeah, I'm going through these a lot faster than I thought I would. Alright, Sheena. Sheena's got gigantic hair as well. Auron hair was very curly and all over the place, and it took a while to get all of her hair. So how long have you been a Twitch streamer? I've been a Twitch streamer since Justin TV existed. And if you don't know what that is, well, it's been around for a long time. Let me see. So, I've been around for so long that this is my actual Twitch account, Sigona SR2. But here's the thing, it used to be on Justin TV, right? So, Justin TV was like, Twitch TV didn't used to be a thing, and then eventually gamers got more into streaming, and then Twitch TV was designed to separate gamers from just regular content streaming. Well, this account was still in Justin TV, and I actually had to request to transfer my account to Twitch TV, but they're like, this isn't gaming content, or you don't do gaming content enough. They legitimately said that, because I did more programming stuff. So I'm like, what? So this account actually got locked into a Justin TV account, and in order for me to create a Twitch TV account, I actually created this account, Sigo Nitori. So this account just exists to exist, and it is very old. I think I can find the age if I go here, I think. So, registered in 2010, October 12, 2010. That means it is over 7 years old now. You know JTV? Oh, nice. Yeah. So I used to use this account to stream on before Twitch TV was a thing. Then I couldn't transfer this over, so unfortunately I lost it, and now I use Sigo Nitori. And before I used... So I had to register in 2013. That sounds about right. And then, even before Justin TV, I used to stream... It's called Livestream. I don't think it exists anymore. But it used to be a thing. Yeah, it doesn't exist anymore. That's what I used to stream from. So I was streaming back in 2007, 2006. It wasn't like anything, like, it's not like anybody actually watched or knew about it. But definitely was a thing. I probably have videos that date back that far. Because usually I put at least a couple things on YouTube from the very, very far past that I just kind of archived, because I couldn't save everything. I wasn't going to go through and save everything, which is why I eventually switched to Justin TV, because I couldn't possibly save everything. But if I go back far enough, there are a few things from a long time ago. Hey look, all my Osu stuff. Osu, when I was crazy addicted to that. Oh man, this is like a huge throwback to the past. Right here. Ah, Fiesta Online. Oh man, that is so old. 2008. I guess those are my earliest videos. Go pretty far back. Sugo Notori looks nicer anyways. Yeah, it kinda makes sense. I was into Toho at the time, and I needed another name, so I'm like, Sugo Notori. Good old trip down nostalgia lane. Yeah, you tell me. Alright. So what is that? Is that like a... She wear bows too? Yeah, she has like little ribbons on her hair. I guess we can extract those. So since you're at other sites, I doubt you ever heard of Insomniac Gamers? I have not heard of them. Oh, this is easy enough. Streaming site from back in the day. Ah, interesting. I never ended up hearing about that one. Hatch. What in the world? What is this? Dot. I have a dot. Back up. Here's I selected a yellow dot. What is that? I guess that's supposed to represent her little necklace. Does have some gold in the middle of it. Why? Right. Gonna that. Did I just do the color layer? Whoops. Did I? Maybe I selected nothing. Dang it. Oh, paste. There we go. Always had a week-long schedule and different streamers filled it in. Nice. Yeah, streaming back then was very different. I remember the service I used, it actually had like, I guess back then it was more like a broadcast setup, so you tried to set it up so you had some kind of like 24-hour thing going, so it was like an actual TV show. So you would stream, and then you would take your archives and you would create a storyboard out of them, and that would be like your show. So you would have something running like 24/7, even if you weren't actually live streaming. And that was more of a thing back then. It was more about creating like a constant channel to watch stuff on rather than directly being live. Although being live was also a good thing. Wait, this isn't hair? Hello. Hat. Oh, this is a nice song. I haven't heard this in a while. So we're doing hair now. Looks like most of these are unique colors on the palette. I see. Yeah, that was definitely more of a thing back then. You should have seen when I was trying to figure out the process for this. Because the first one I did was Cocoa. I was like chopping her head up in so many weird ways. It was pretty bad. Now that I have the process down, it's a lot smoother than before. But Cocoa got brutally murdered. We'll just say that. I was trying to figure out how to do this. Alright. We do eyes. Is that really all of her? Oh. Trying to figure out if that was a white pixel or not. So we'll do this. About, I would say a month ago, there was a guy who I guess is doing a research paper for his university. And he was interviewing Twitch streamers who stream programming and stuff. And he actually messaged me and wanted to do an interview about why I stream, my motivations and reasons behind it. And it was a very interesting conversation, because I clearly don't stream for just gaming content. I don't really stream for viewers either. I don't have a developed personality, and I don't really try to cater to the viewers, more myself. So the reasons I ended up giving were a bit more I guess they were just a bit more like for. Basically, I said it's for my friends who, you know, want to know what I'm up to. I do have a unique talent when it comes to programming, so I tried to, I guess, kind of show off that talent in a sense, and find people that are interested or want to learn more about that kind of stuff. And also another reason why I streamed a lot was because I wanted to archive everything I did, so if I ever needed to go back and look at something from the past, then boom, I would have it. Like, Twitch TV has done a good job of keeping the stuff I wanted to keep from the past. And obviously on my YouTube channel, I've archived a lot of things that I've managed to salvage. Not everything. Ideally I would have liked to keep everything, but kept a lot of things. This is really confusing. I need to get rid of her face on the grayscale. I need to not kill her little necklace right here. That's cool, I like the chill streams. Yeah. It's kind of weird though. Because when I do play a game, I get really, really into it. And I will devote all my time into it. So that's usually where I develop some like followerships. That's where a lot of people I met came from. It's whenever I did like really long sessions of just one thing. So for example, I'm going to be doing this for the next couple of months. So anybody that comes in and watches during that time and is interested in that stuff will obviously have a lot more participation compared to anybody who's tuned in into the past for, say, different things. And so it's kind of weird how, as the years pass, I get different audiences of viewers depending on what I'm doing. Hey, it's a cool way to meet people. SIF. I actually don't know what SIF is. Okay, now I need to select all the skin. Gina has a bit of skin. That counts. Should be it. I think. Yes. Dude, there was one guy last night, oh my god, he was tilting the heck out of me. Just some new viewer that came in to watch my channel, because I guess he was really into like the science and explanation of like really interesting, what's the word for it? He liked games that had very interesting or surreal types of experiences. To include like antechamber, things like that. But he wasn't, not so much the game itself, but like how the game worked. So he came in, he was, I guess he was just like super excited for it. He really liked this stuff. He's like, dude, do you know about this like four-dimensional like non-Euclidean like geometric 3D rendering engine? And I'm just like, what? And he's like, look, I'll show you. And then he linked to like YouTube videos of like this stuff of like a guy trying to explain it, and I'm like, dude, why? What are you doing? Why? He's like, isn't that cool? I'm like, I guess. I'm not like a very smart guy, and I definitely am not good at mathematics, so that's stuff I'm not interested in. Like, he kept showing me things like that, and I was just like, dude, I don't care. That's not what I do. I program, I don't do math, I don't do weird physics. It's like, why? School Idol Festival. Mobile rhythm game. Never heard of it before. I do like rhythm games, so that's kind of interesting. That guy sounds great. Oh my god, he was like triggering me so hard last night. By the end of it, I had to just straight up tell him, like my music. I ended up stopping my music. I ended up just like I got like a severe headache, and I actually just said straight up to him, I'm like, dude, you literally like killed my mood. I don't even want to do anything else anymore. I just want to stop everything, because kind of like destroyed my, I don't know what it is. It's like, maybe it's like an inferiority complex. Like that's the only thing the explanation I could think of. But it's not only that, it's like, what did I just, hold on. And I forgot to delete the layer. Moments from this layer, which I needed to do. Actually, I don't know, something about what happened last night was just like super irritating to me. This is grayscale, that's not good. Yeah, I did this wrong. Undo it all. Okay, back up. Also, I'm like super desensitized to the world as a whole. So, stuff that might easily amuse people or amaze people kinda doesn't do anything to me. Which I guess has its advantages, but it's also not a good thing. But for some reason, like there are just certain things where I just like really don't care about. That's definitely one of them. Just like really got under my skin. I haven't had somebody, especially like online, through just text messaging, like really irk me that much in a long time. Dude, same. Well, I'm glad somebody else exists that has similar problems. Well, I don't know if it's a problem. It has its benefits sometimes. I don't know, it's just weird sometimes. Okay. I think I can separate this into two. Make her dress and her leggings be able to be colored separately. Okay. Is that her arm? Oh, that is. Sometimes it's hard to tell what's going on with the sprites during their animations. That works. Luckily, I'll be able to work on the actual NPC creator starting tomorrow because I got a very large number of these done today. Very happy about that. Rabbit Game 2 from Yui. Have there been, like, public announcements about it? Sorry, I haven't really been in the loop or know anything about it, but if you don't mind explaining what it is, I'm sure it'd be an interesting thing to talk about, since you seem to know a little bit about it. So A and B for Sheena. Wait, didn't I do Aruron's eyes? Pretty sure I did Aruron's eyes. Oh god, I'm not gonna be able to tell. Oh, let me count. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11. So I have 11 sets, so I did not do... Or, wait. How do I only have 11? I should have 12 right now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I only have 11 sets of eyes. Did I not do Sheena's? Yeah, I didn't. Pretty sure I did, though. Yeah, these are definitely Sheena's eyes. As hard as it is to tell the difference between all the eyes. I missed somebody, and I have no idea who now. So I'm just gonna YOLO it and say I missed Eve's eyes. It has to be somebody recent. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody else. Ribi 2. Oh, that's wonderful. I definitely need more Ribi to consume my bunny love life. Yes, definitely. So who would be next? Is this still Sheena? Oh yeah, that's oh, Lilith is next. Well, you are basically done with Ribi. Yes! It was supposed to stay that way. I didn't think there would actually be a Ribi 2. What? This is not going according to plan. Okay, so Trimead has Code Tree Onward. So that means I've only got... What is this? Hold on. This is vanilla, that's chocolate. They are not palette swaps, so aren't they? I don't think they're palette swaps. Yeah, they're not. They have a little bit of differences. So I only have 3 left. Trimead has the others. That's everything. So I'm definitely starting on the NPC creator tomorrow, which will be exciting. Get to finally start putting all of this together. Definitely good progress tonight. It is kind of early to be cutting my stream, but I have a really early job I have to go to tomorrow for work, so I have to be in bed pronto. So I am gonna be calling it here for the night. So look at this. You have unlocked 100A4 of 100A6. Free! One more achievement that I can't get. Literally one more. The last achievement is just unlock all achievements, so 2 achievements left. 1 achievement you get when you get all the achievements. I can't get it, because it's too hard. Ugh. Someday. Maybe when Ribi 2 comes out. Kappa. Face. I do get Sundays. I do plan to take gaming breaks on Sundays, so there may come a point where I do try and work on that. I don't know what I'll do for this Sunday, though. I think this Sunday I probably want to do something more chill. Like a Ribi race or something. Something that's not as stressful. Because that Arena boss rush is very, very annoying. It's like... True boss rush took a long time because it's over 40 minutes long. Arena boss rush is like 30 minutes long, but it's a lot more harder stuff it's like longer fights, so you have less people to fight, but they're way longer because it's every DLC fight basically, so you have to focus for a really long time and it sucks. It's KK Bunny, all the special bosses in a row, the Halloween fight, which is basically your break, then Lily and Pixie, and then Arena, the entire fight. Which is very difficult. It's not a joke, because sitting there with like 2000 HP, and if you make one mistake, you lose like 300. It sucks. Oh, and Saya. I forgot Saya. That was not intentional. Saya is before the fairies. It's very hard to do, and I can get to Arena every time, but I just choke on Arena so hard. I like tilted myself to oblivion with 1 because so you know at the beginning of the fight she does the 3. It's 3 in Bunny Extinction. She does 3 pillars of bullets that you can destroy with bullets, right? Ribbon bullets. Well, I used boost for Ribbon and I couldn't deactivate it because she was still using up her boost charge. So I basically tilted myself to oblivion by getting hit by a bunch of bullets and giving up right then and there. I took like 2000 damage, lost my healing item which I needed for the rest of the fight, and I was like, I'm done. It's over. Can't do it. Anyways, you have a good night, Takaramo. Thanks for hanging out. And for anybody else that tuned in, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Tomorrow I'll star in the NPC creator. Take care, everyone.